Hello, everybody. My name is Diana Townsend, and I am the visionary here behind the Legacy Crypto Builders. And I am here to make another video just to help my organization to be able to understand Connect United a little bit more. I want to make it as easy as possible for you. I want to make sure that you are able to maneuver the site. And if you have any questions or if there's any help that you need, the first thing I want you to do is come to the video and watch the video and then come and ask your sponsor questions. So I like to go over everything and make sure that you have what you need to succeed. Even if you're brand new, I want you guys to be comfortable with the content and I want you to understand anything. So this video today, I'm going to show you how to get to your app in connectunited.com. If you want to know or see a previous video, just go to YouTube and go to legacycryptobuilders.com and subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'm going to constantly be giving you guys updates. I'm going to be constantly going over the back office. And this is something that you can have access to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. And whenever it's convenient for you, just watch the videos. I promise I'm going to answer a lot of questions for you guys. I'm going to break everything down. Just figure out, look at the library, go to the playlist for connectunited.com and just look over everything. I promise you, it's going to give you a very clear and concise vision of what you're looking for. And I'm going to title it so you don't have to watch every video. If you're looking for a particular video, you will be able to find what you're looking for because I'm going to do a breakdown on every single thing. So before we get started, one of the things Connect is asking for us to do is to read a disclaimer before any of us start posting YouTube videos. So the disclaimer says, no purchasers will have to sign an acknowledgement before they purchase that they understand that they are buying what they are buying and that they will have to attest that they have not been promised anything in return for their purchase, including but not limited to digital rewards that are expected to increase in value. All right. And that's just pretty much saying you don't want anybody in our company to be guaranteeing you anything. Nobody here can guarantee you anything. From what I understood and from what I've heard in the past is if somebody guarantees you something in the crypto space, you should run. You should run because nobody should be guaranteeing you anything. So here in Connect United, that is definitely not something that we want to do. I do like to tell people to go to dream mode and say, what if, or could you imagine if? That's not guaranteeing you anything. That's just, being an entrepreneur and putting you guys in dream mode and allowing you to have the opportunity to think of the possibilities. And if it does, cool. If it doesn't, then we have to respect that as well because nobody knows exactly what's going to happen here. So we don't want to guarantee you anything. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. You will always come to connectunited.com. All right. You're going to go to connectunited.com. You're going to put in your email address that you signed up with along with your login password. And then once you get to that spot, once you log in, there's always a couple different ways that you can do things. But for today's video, I'm going to show you this way first. And everything, you hover over Explore Connect, and then you come over here and you're going to click on Connect App. And when you click on the Connect App, you're going to scroll down to the middle of the page and click on Get the App Free. And when you get the app free, you're going to pull up your back office for Connect United. I like to tell all of my team, everybody I work with, everybody I have a conversation with, it is so important for you guys to learn the addresses to all the information. Now, to get to Connect United, it is just connectunited.com. But if you pay attention to this address up here, you want to write this down because this is a second way that you can actually get here without even going through Connect United. You just type in app.connectunited.com. And in this particular screen right here, this is the application part of it. I like to refer to, like, if we were thinking about the real world, it would be like your checking account. This is where all your debits, all your credits are going to happen at for Connect United, okay? And for this particular blockchain, it's considered WIN, All right. So if you want to know, how do I get to Win? Win does not have a separate website. It is Connect United. So if you want to know, well, Diana, how do I look and see if I purchased a node? You could click on nodes, and in this particular back office, it's going to show you every single thing that you purchased. It has all the blockchains here. It's going to tell you all the information that you need if your light nodes, if your smart nodes are running. But I'm going to come back to this screen in a minute, okay? I kind of skipped over some things and I didn't want to do that. So we're going to go back before we come forward a little bit. So in this particular screen, let me go back to the dashboard for a second. Oh, I went all the way out. All right. All we have to do is go back to Connect app, come back down to get the app for free. And we'll come back to the dashboard, okay? So in this dashboard, if you want to see how many coins you have in your vault, how many you're accumulating, this will only show your Win node results. And right now in June of 22, we are doing off-chain mining. So you're not going to see anything. We're like in this beta testing phase. So it could take a month, 2, 3, or 4. We're not sure how long it's going to take for us to be able to see how many rewards that we're getting, but I'll go into that as well. But this is where you would come to look and see your daily rewards. If you want to see what nodes that you have, you're going to click on the nodes button. If you want to see inventory, and I'll go over all of these buttons, the summary and the dashboard, but I really wanted to skip over here. Whenever you log into your Connect United site, I like to tell everybody to start here. Click on that emoji where you should be uploading your picture. It's going to give you your Connect ID number. I always encourage my people to write it down. To be honest, I haven't needed it for anything, but I do encourage them to write that information down. I actually encourage them to write down Connect United, the email address that you use to log in, your ID number, your login password, and then you're going to set up a wallet, and it's going to tell you to create an encryption password. That encryption password is like the most important key to success. If you lose your login password, there is a button that says forget the password and you can change it. But you only get one encryption password, and it is something that you create. And I like to tell people, and I try to break it down to the team so you guys will understand, because crypto is new and I get it. It's something that you've never done before, but it is not hard to think about the real world scenarios. So take crypto out of it for a second and let's talk about the real world. If this is your checking account for the Win platform, you know, people can, and all your debits and your credits are going to happen here. Again, if you lose your login to get into the account, it can be reset. That encryption password is only used to withdraw. And sometimes in the crypto space, we're mining. I've been mining green since August of 2018. So just say, for instance, if I've never done a withdrawal, that encryption password was created 4 years ago. I might not remember that by heart, but if you write it down and write the word encryption password, it's different from the login. They should not be the same word, and it is something only you know. Nobody's going to be able to have access to it. Nobody's going to be able to figure it out for you. So you want to write it down, because prayerfully what we're building here is a legacy. Nobody's guaranteeing you that, but if it does, what I love about this node process is that it runs for 35 years, anywhere between 30 to 35 years. So if something were to happen to you or an accident happens, we don't like to talk about that, but at the end of the day, there's always the possibility of that happening. But what you built doesn't go away. It would be there for your family if something does transpire behind it. Can we guarantee it? No, we can't. But what if? Just the simple fact that there's a possibility of a what if. Can I guarantee it? No. But what if? You should write it down, and you should have it in your safe where your most valuable assets are. I always say, put it where you put your life insurance policy. Have a copy of it. I actually have a copy in a safe deposit box. It's just that serious to me. I don't know if anything's going to come about, but what if? Okay. So I take it just that serious. And that encryption password, If I was to build 100 million coins, I would not be able to withdraw not one coin, and nobody else would either if we lose that encryption password. If you forgot the encryption password and you did not do your due diligence and write down the encryption password. So when I tell you guys that encryption password is everything, everything. The things that I know now in 2022, I didn't know back in 18. And unfortunately, some of my business partners, they lost their encryption password from 2018. Now they can't withdraw their coins. And that green coin is now of value on Uniswap and SushiSwap and different places, and they're unable to withdraw. So I pray that you really borrow my belief on this one and understand how important it is to write down that information. And then after you create that encryption password, it's going to take you to another screen that's going to give you a 12-word recovery phrase. So all of this information should be written down. It should have your email address. It should say connectunited.com. Your email address that you use to log in, your login password, your Connect United ID number. It should say encryption password and 12-word recovery phrase. All of that information needs to be written down in one particular place. I like to use the analogy of Coca-Cola when I'm explaining this to you guys, because you understand Coca-Cola, right? And Coca-Cola is its own brand. So just for training purposes, I want to tell you guys that Connect United is going to be our Coca-Cola. It's its own brand. It is its own company. So Connect United is when. If you want to know where are your win rewards, if you purchase a node and where would they come to, you would click on Vault. And then it has win right here on this particular screen. Now I do have, and it'll show you here, I do have one smart license for win, and it tells you that it's online and it's running. But because it's June of 2022, we just started running it. We're unable to see the rewards that are going to show up here, and it might be months before we see it. But when we do see it, it will backdate to the date that it initially started, and it'll show me every single reward that I accumulated 7 days a week, 365 days of the year, every day. Okay, so this is where I would find my win rewards. And then I could click on nodes and I would come down here and get an update on the particular node that if I want to know about win. If I want to know what's in my inventory on this particular application, because each blockchain with a purpose has its own inventory. And this is my Connect United inventory. So it'll tell you if I had some money in Bitcoin, I would need to add that in here. I would need to add money if I want to put Ethereum in here. If I wanted to put some green in this wallet, I would need to add it. My win is going to show up whenever that does. It says blue, but the name has changed to Galvin. So whenever you see blue, just replace it with Galvin because there was a name update. Same with Switch. If I wanted to put some Switch rewards in here, I could, but each wallet is going to have a breakdown because these are all sister projects and these are all supported by Connect United. Each project is its own blockchain, but you will be able to access all the information on every single one of our summary rewards. And if you wanted to get back to the dashboard, it took me all the way out. So I'm going to see if I hit the back button, what happened. It'll take me back in there, but the dashboard will take you to Connect United because Connect United is win, okay? So now if we were to go and click on this emoji where you want to update your picture, if you decided, hey, Diana, I definitely like some of the things that you shared about Connect United, and I would like to get started as well. All you do is click on the share button, go to share page. It's going to bring you up here. You're going to click on the button that says share connect. And then you're going to copy the link. All right. It says the link was copied, or you can copy it here however you like. But this is the link that you want to give as a referral link. It has my initials in it, and it has a particular number that if I were to take this right here and go open up another screen and copy and paste, it's gonna bring a person directly. It won't let me show you guys because I'm already logged in, but it'll bring them directly to my link that would have my name on it as the referral, okay? And if you scroll down, it's gonna tell you how many friends have joined with you, how many nodes have been purchased, and how many friends are operating nodes. I think that there needs to be some updates to these numbers right here, but pretty much that's what the information is. And if we were to come down here and click on our profile, it would give you your email address that you signed up with, your phone number, as well as the display name has my email up there. I was just looking at that. And then it has my email address and my phone number and my name. All of that information in there is correct. If something was missing, I would have put it in there. But this is the screen I really wanted to get to. When you sign up for Connect United, everything that's in this Connect United side right here is normally on the unlinked side because you're a brand new person. You're a brand new person. And the only thing you have signed up for was Connect United, which is our Coca-Cola. But when you see green, just like Coca-Cola, they have Dasani. Dasani is a brand under Coca-Cola. So green is its own blockchain with a blockchain with purpose, under the brand of Coke. All right. So green is its own blockchain underneath of Connect United. Okay. They're sister projects. Same thing with Switch. Switch is a completely separate blockchain with a purpose. I keep saying purchase. That means I must want you guys to purchase some software. So bear with me here. So just say, for instance, Switch is its own blockchain with purpose. So just like green might be Dasani, Switch might be Fanta. Fanta is its own brand underneath of the Coca-Cola brand. And Galvin could be its own blockchain with purpose, but that might be Minute Maid, because Fanta and Dasani and Minute Maid, they're all brands underneath of Coca-Cola. They're their own companies. That's the same thing here with the analogy of Connect United. Connect is its own brand, it's its own blockchain. It's the Win blockchain. Green is its own brand. Switch is its own blockchain. It has its own brand. Same thing with Galvin and Give and Liberty and Element and everyone to come. We have, if I'm not mistaken, 14, 15 different blockchains coming out soon. They're all their own brand underneath of the Connect United umbrella. They all have their own leadership. They all have their own vision. They all have their own blockchain with purpose. And what happens is it's going to show up under the unlinked accounts. And what it's going to say, sign up. When you log into your account, it's going to say sign up on one side, and then it's going to say link account on the other side. So when you hit the sign up, if we were talking about green, so let me unlink it so you guys can see. This is what it would do. It's going to say sign up. And if you are a brand new person, you're going to want to hit the sign up button so you can get started. After you sign up, and I'll do that in a separate video, you're going to come over here to the link account button, and you're going to hit, you're going to put in your information, and then you're going to type in your password. And you're going to hit link account. You have to link the accounts before you start to purchase. You do not purchase before you link the account. The company will not be able to drop the rewards in the particular. When you sign up for Connect and you want to purchase green, you have got to sign up and link the account so that they can drop the rewards in the particular account. If you do not link the accounts, you cannot get the rewards going into your account. So you sign up for each individual platform, whether you want to purchase or not. It doesn't cost you anything to sign up, but you're going to want to sign up. And when you sign up for green, go back to Connect. When you sign up for Connect, just say you had it in a tablet, like a composition tablet, like just a writing instrument, right? A book. You're going to turn the page when you finish Connect. You want a brand new sheet of paper so you can write down what the email address that you signed up. You should be consistent. Every single email address, you don't create a separate one, and you don't go back to what you had before crypto. You should have created a Proton email address. So you should have taken that same email address that you signed up with Connect, and that should be the same one that you signed up for Green, Switch, Galvin, Give, Liberty, Element. None of that should change. It should be consistent every time you enroll in a new platform. So you're going to take your Proton email address, you're going to sign up, and then you're going to create a brand new login password. Okay, Green is completely separate from Connect. You might have to put your think cap on and come up with the a name, whether you want to use your children, whether you want to use a president, whether you want to use the day of the week, you want to use a date of birth, whatever, you want to come up with a completely different password. So everything should be the same. Everything you have for Connect, you should have for Green and Switch and Galvin, Give, Liberty, and Element. All the platforms should have the same information. When you sign up for Green, you should have written down Green, set power free, whatever you wanted to write down, right? I'll do a separate video on each one. So just looking at this, you would have wanted to write down Green, and then you would have wrote down the email address you used. Then you would have wrote down the password that you used. Then you would have wrote down the ID number, your Green ID number. Then you would have wrote down your Green encryption password. Your Green encryption password is completely separate from your Connect, because if you want to purchase when, that encryption password is only good to withdraw from your Connect platform. Now, if you choose to want to purchase a Green light or smart node, you have to have a completely separate encryption password. So you're going to write down that encryption password for Green, and then you're going to write down the 12-word recovery phrase for Green. You cannot take that information and apply it to Win. You can't take that information and apply it to Galvin. They're all separate. So you should have one page for Connect United, the next page for Green, the next page for Switch, the next page for Galvin, the next page for Give, the next page for Liberty, and the next page for Element. So you should have 7 pieces of paper, but all saying the same thing: email address, login password, encryption password, ID number, and 12-word recovery phrase. Each platform should have that same information, but still be kept separate. And then when you link it, when you come here, the purpose of linking it is now so you can have a one-stop shop. You can come to Connect United, which is the parent company, and you can, instead of having to go to each particular blockchain, which I'll do a separate video for that, but it'll tell you, I have 3 Element license. They're not mining yet, so that's why it's not online. It'll tell you, I don't have anything for Give yet. It's not even on sale in June of 2022 yet. It'll tell you that I have 12 smart license for Green, but I also have light nodes for Green, and my license are online. Okay, it's going to tell you that I own 1 Galvin smart node. The first column is for your smart license. The second column will be for your light node license. And it'll tell you I have a 1 online. It'll tell you that I have a Liberty smart node, and it'll say I don't have it online because we're not mining Liberty yet. It was just something that I purchased. So this is accountability showing that my purchase is there, but it's not time to turn it on yet. It'll tell you that I have 3 smart nodes for Switch, and 3 are online. Okay, and it also tell you that I have a Win node and I have 1 online. So the purpose of linking the accounts is so that you can come to the node section, click on it, and get a breakdown of the inventory that you have. Okay, and if you want to go to inventory, I tell everybody, whenever you can, make sure that you add some Ethereum to your account. All right, because eventually when you're ready to withdraw your pay, before I withdraw my pay out of Connect United, I'm going to have to add some Ethereum in here. So it's a great idea to add some Ethereum to your account whenever you get a chance. I'm always using mine. So mine is a constant revolving door. I'll put it in there and then I'll use it to make some purchases. I'll, help the team out and help them get Ethereum if they're brand new and different things like that. But before I can withdraw my next commissions amount, I will have to add some Ethereum so that I can withdraw my commissions. All right. And if you want to see your beginning screen, if you want to know what's the price of Bitcoin today, what's the price of Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin, and then you could click on see all to tell you all the different top 199 coins. You could go through and find out what the price it is on that summary. If you click on dashboard again, it is the Connect site. So it's going to take you back to the back office. This is not the back office. Well, yeah, I could say this is the back office of Connect, but it's going to take you to where you make purchases and different things like that here in Connect. All right. So now, if we come back over here, if we click on security, this is the 2FA factor. I do not encourage anybody to turn on that 2FA unless you have two devices, meaning no laptop. It has to be like I have a cell phone and I also have a iPad. So when I set up my 2FA, all you have to do is download the Authenticator app and follow the instructions. It's going to tell you exactly what to do. And when you click on continue, you'll take this QR code and you hold your phone up to it and it'll copy and it'll click on it. It'll automatically know who you are because this account is already registered and it's going to say Connect United. Before you leave the screen, you scanned it on your phone, but you also scan it on the iPad and they both will sync and they'll both be happening at the same time and they'll both be giving you the same numbers because a lot of times we trade in our phones, we lose our phones, we break our phones. If you only have it on one device, you won't be able to access your account. And it's a little challenging to get that 2FA off of your account. So make sure you do not turn it on unless you have two devices. Okay, turn it on too. Even if you want to use your child's phone or a spouse's phone or a significant other's phone, that's fine. Make sure you do not turn it on unless you have two devices. And then after you have the two devices scanned, you're going to see the number sync. So what's saying on your phone is the same number as on your iPad. So it doesn't matter which one you're going to use. It's going to ask you to verify the code. And it's going to say punch in that 6-digit code and boom, your authenticator is now activated. Okay. I'm going to skip down here to nodes. I'm not sure how much information is going to let me see, but this is just another way to see the nodes underneath it there. Let's see the purchases. This is another place that I showed you where you can go to Connect United and purchase, but you can also grab the start. You can also grab a light node, smart node, or the bundle from here. Just another way to access it. Then when it comes to report, it says a BlockBot report. Unfortunately, as I'm doing this video, it's unavailable. So as soon as that Connect Pay and the block report and the WIM reports are available, I'll do a completely separate video to do a breakdown of those reports as well. But since we're updating all of our information, unfortunately, it's unavailable. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up this video. If you needed to send Connect United a message or you wanted to contact support, you can always click right here on the help button as well and send them a message and they'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you guys have any questions, you can always go to our Legacy Crypto Builders page. Ask the questions on the page. I'm just hoping, to take the time out to do these videos so I can explain it a little bit more so we can make some sense for you. I just want you guys to have everything that you need to succeed. My name is Diana Townsend and I am the visionary here behind the Legacy Crypto Builders, and I am excited to be able to work with you guys, and I'm excited to see where this process is headed, and I'm looking forward to making all of your dreams come true. And anything you need from us, don't hesitate to contact me in the page. Thank you.